Dear clients, on May 20, 2025, Spain's new immigration regulation, Royal Decree 1155/2024 of November 19, came into force. We'll refer to it by its acronym, REX. Join me to discover its contents and new features. The REX is a regulation that only affects applications issued after its entry into force, unless the interested party requests its application and meets its requirements. Valid authorizations and cards will remain valid. Exceptionally, for 6 months, descendants and ancestors of Spaniards who were here when the REX was published may apply for temporary residence authorization from Spain, without having to return to their country of origin to do so. Likewise, for 12 months, people in an irregular situation due to denial of international protection may apply for residency based on roots, if they meet the requirements and have been in Spain for 6 months or more. The new REX unifies visa regulations into a single document and sets the duration of initial authorizations at 1 year and renewals at 4 years, to provide greater stability and guarantees. The regulation first establishes short-stay visas, for less than 90 days, such as the airport transit visa, intended for a stopover or connecting flight without leaving the airport's international transit area, or the short-stay visa. We also find long-stay visas, for more than 90 days, for reasons of higher education, post-compulsory secondary education and student mobility, volunteering and training activities. Subsequently, the law regulates residence visas, which are valid for a maximum of 1 year. It should be noted in this section, first of all, that having a criminal record will not be an automatic reason for denial, as each case will be studied on a case-by-case basis. There are different types of temporary residence visas, such as non-profit visas, without working, but providing proof of having means of subsistence and health insurance. Those of residence and work, employed or self-employed. Those of residence with the exception of the work permit, for scientific, teaching or civil service reasons. Or the family reunification residence visa, which protects victims of abuse, extends the age of children to 26, and includes unregistered couples who can prove a stable relationship. The REX dedicates a section to temporary residence visas for seasonal activities in sectors such as agriculture, hospitality, and harvesting. These visas are valid for 4 years and allow for employment for 9 months a year. We also find visas for family members of Spanish nationals, reserving the family roots concept for parents of EU citizens. Finally, the REX regulates extraordinary annual residence visas and job search visas. Roots are defined as ties to the place of residence, economic, social, family, work or educational. Roots require being in Spain, not to be an applicant for international protection, and have been continuously residing in Spain for 2 years or more prior to the application, without taking into account the time you have been an applicant for international protection. They have a duration of 1 year, except in the case of family roots, which is 5 years. It includes a work permit for self-employment or employment in Spain, unless you are under the legal age to work or have socio-educational roots. This permit allows you to work 30 hours a week overall, earning the legally proportional salary. There are 5 types of residence based on roots. Second chance roots, due to loss of legal residence. Socio-laboral roots, if you have an employment contract. Social roots, if you have family ties and means of subsistence. Socio-educational roots, linked to studies, and family roots, for parents or guardians of citizens of the EU, the European Economic Area, or Switzerland. Ansabacalvet-legal is at your disposal to answer any questions or queries.